Welcome to the 5-Minute Show with your host, Ben Barber.
Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the 5-Minute Show. My name is Ben Barber, one of the managing partners of 321 Media.
Ashley Ross from Going Merrily.
And we are here to answer your questions about marketing, business, entrepreneurship, all of that stuff. And today's question is,
how do I decide what to share on social and what to keep private? Ooh.
This is a fantastic question. And as a mom, I am going to have you go first.
I've legit had to tell myself not to post bath pics on TikTok. Had to make that ooh, no decision. That's not okay, Ashley. There is a line between sharing parts of yourself that make you relatable and help people connect with you on a more human level. But there are also parts that I think, from my own mental health perspective, I like to keep private as well. I don't want to just have my phone out all the time capturing things while I'm with my family. I want to have family time without doing that. So I think there is a fine line of getting carried away with I have to make content and also at the same time taking advantage of my kids are adorable and it makes for good content, and finding the balance between those two things and not overdoing it one way or the other. Don't cut it out completely, but also don't go so far that you're impeding on your family and home life. Even with your friends, be respectful and be considerate before you're starting to post pictures of them or videos, and ask them if you're out to dinner, if they're okay with you taking a video before you're just having a conversation and pull out your phone out of nowhere and start making content like that. Still think like a human and think through the process of why am I doing this with each turn. Being a parent, it makes it a little bit more difficult, especially with the way a lot of people act on Facebook and oversharing. You're still a business owner at the end of it. And there is a level of professionalism that you do need to uphold, but that doesn't mean you're a robot. So share little bits that show people a hint of who you are. And yeah, what do you think?
I love everything that you just said. I used to, so on Facebook and Instagram, before 2020, I used to share stuff about my home life more. And I still do. And it's great. But I used to, a great example is, I live with a child, who is not mine. He is my best friend's son. And there used to be videos and photos of us all, of us doing stuff together all of the time. And in 2020, when my life changed, everybody's life changed, obviously, but when my life changed in the direction that it did, where I started to, be on camera with governors and politicians and sometimes celebrities and other and people were, and I had no level of, I'm not saying this isn't I became a big deal or anything, but it was just, it wasn't just the people that I knew in my area and my community that were seeing my stuff anymore. The conscious effort, he had never been on TikTok, but the conscious effort to really limit what I even put out that had him in it anywhere became extremely conscious. And there's just, I never put my roommates in stuff unless they're we do Twitch streams and stuff and they're on there with me. But my content of myself, even though there's a lot of stuff about home and whatever, in that never has my best friends in it, never has my, it never has the roommates, it never has whatever like I make everything. This sounds egotistical. I make everything that I put out about me
Right.
instead of about the people around me, because you need to, it's a lot like another thing, right? You need to have consent every time.
Yes.
And that's really important. If you're using other people in your content, even family members, even close friends, even business partners,
Yep.
you need to have consent every single time. And personally, I think that there's a line. I think that some personal stuff is great to share, but there's definitely a line where you don't want to share too much. But that line is decided by you and by the people that you care about and the people that you love. And if they want to be on everything, great. If you want to share everything and you're comfortable with that and the people around you are, do whatever you want. But but we all have to decide those lines for ourselves.
Boundaries. It's about boundaries.
Absolutely. If you have any, I liked this one. This was more of a life question.
It was.
And I really liked it. So send in your questions, whatever they may be: marketing, small business, life. Ashley is a consultant that works with parents who are entrepreneurs on work-life harmony, all sorts of things. And I basically will talk to anybody about anything at any time. So send us an email and we'll talk to you soon. Bye.
Looking for more than 5 minutes? Click the contact links in the description of this episode.